Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, a seasonal release from Great Lakes Brewing out of Cleveland, Ohio. This is their Lake Erie Monster Imperial IPA, coming in at 9.1% alcohol by volume. Just came out, and I got to give a huge thanks to Brian for sending me this way. He wanted me to review some Ohio beers, and this was one he recommended. He thought I'd like, so he wanted me to try it. I have not had this one. Looking forward to it. I hear great things. You know, Alchemy Hour from Great Lakes was one of my favorite beers, I think, of this year so far. Rye the Tiger just came out. It's fantastic. So these guys know what they're doing with hoppy beer. So let me get this one into a glass so that you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on Great Lake Brewing's Lake Erie Monster. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Lake Erie Monster. Wow, big kind of sweet fruity notes, almost like a dark fruit type of quality, big sugary malty sweetness, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of a resiny dankness to it, maybe a little bit of a citrus kind of note, but really just a big kind of sweet malty smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on the Lake Erie Monster. Cheers. You know, I was afraid of this. Right at the front of the tongue, there's a big sweetness, a big malty, sugary, syrupy sweetness, a pineapple, mango, papaya type of sweetness in there. A slight bitterness, the front, middle of the mouth though. It's almost like an American style barley wine. Big kind of sweet, bready characteristics, malty, syrupy sweetness just coating the mouth. A light citrus kind of hoppiness in there, a little bit of a resiny dankness, but lots of sweet tropical notes, pineapple, again, mango, a little bit of like an overly ripe pear in there as well. Pretty sweet aftertaste. I'm getting a little bit of like a West Coast vibe on the aftertaste, a pine needle, citrus note, but very light, being overpowered by the big kind of sugary sweet maltiness in this one. I don't know what to think about this one. I don't know that I would call it a double IPA. To me, it seems just like an American style barley wine, like big malty sweetness with a kind of a hop underlaying. Interesting stuff, but I don't know if it's my cup of tea. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Great Lakes Lake Erie Monster Imperial IPA, 9.1%, available now, guys. I'm going to give this one a B-. You know, calling this one an Imperial IPA, I was just expecting more hops out of it. You know, I've tasted some of their really hoppy beers, their Alchemy Hours, a world-class beer, the Rye the Tiger, awesome stuff. So I was expecting great things out of this one. It's fine, but I don't know that I'd call it an Imperial IPA. To me, it's an American-style barley wine. The malts on this thing just shine through. Big, sweet, bready malts. Really just kind of you know, hops that are almost barely there because the sweet malts are just kind of taking over. The hops that are there, you know, they're pretty subtle, tropical, adding to that sweetness. So it's a very sweet beer, almost to the point of being overly sweet. So I don't know, you know, I'm not crazy about this one. Again, it's kind of an East Coast malty kind of beer. At the same time, I don't think that's what they were going for. So I know a lot of you guys like this one. I might be completely off on this one, so I apologize that I am. And Brian, thank you again for letting me try it. I'm glad I did get to do that. So getting a B- from me. And remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.